From the streets of Kenyasi and the roads of Kintampo back to the woods in Bibiani, not forgetting the beautiful city of Sekondi, Accra, indeed, the capital, and the Volta regional town of Agbozume. We welcome you to another edition of the Division 1 League Highlight Show. And indeed, this show comes your way every week as we bring you live pictures from the various league centers. Today will not be an exception. We've got games from Zone 1, Zone 2, and Zone 3 of the ongoing National Division 1 League. You're welcome to the show. In Zone 1, Unity FC defeated Crocodile Stars by 1-0 at the Kenyasi Town Park. Derek Nana Ejay was the hero for Unity FC as his 35th minute strike was all they needed to win by 1-0. We move to Zone 2. Bibiani Gold Stars defeated Nzema Kotoko by 2-1 at the Dance Park in Bibiani. The home side scored as early as the 3rd minute of the game through Nuru Sule, but that goal was cancelled by Prince Ni Iyome 24 minutes later. The away team held on to move to the half-time whistle with the same scoreline, but they needed to work hard to walk home with a point. Back from recess, Bibiani Gold Stars pushed in search of the winning goal, but the resilience and tenacity of Nzema Kotoko made life difficult until the 86th minute when Samuel Ofori nodded home the second and the match winner for Bibiani Gold Stars. The game ended 2-1 in favor of Gold Stars. At the Sekondi Jendu Park, there was a battle between former Ghanaian champions Hazakes and new boys Star Madrid. Two goals were produced in the game, but it was Richard Kumi who shot Star Madrid into the lead in the 3rd minute of proceedings. They held on to move into the halftime whistle with a 1-0 cushioning and an advantage, an enviable one for that match. Back from recess, Sekondi Azakis, playing in front of their home fans, were pushing for the equalizer, and indeed they were rewarded in the 68th minute when Abeiku Enusin, an experienced campaigner, brought them back on level pegging. 2 goals were produced and the game ended 1-1. To the capital city of Accra, Accra City Stars clashed with their brothers Accra Lions, and this game was played at the Mats Park at Teshi. After an entertaining opening minutes of the game, Joseph Ado Tete gave Accra Lions the lead in the 47th minute. Mohamed Al Hassan reduced the deficit and gave Accra City Stars a needed equalizer 77 minutes into proceedings. Agbozume Weavers were defeated at home by 2-1. This time, they conceded 2 goals in the first half of proceedings as Atadana Edward Kwame scored in the 10th minute and Bismarck Asante added the second in the 28th minute for Nania FC.
No offside. No.
Courage Mafia reduced the deficit and gave the home side something to cheer about. And now to the main highlights. Kintampo FC and Tamale City Football Club clashed at the Rollins Park at Kintampo. And this was an important game for the away team as their dreams of making a Premier League campaign next season was very much on course. Baba Sule led the Kintampo lads with Rashid Suleimana, Blessing Dana, Kasim Nuru, Mbosang Sule and Bani Sylvester leading the attack for the home team. For Tamale City, Prosper Gbeku, their safest pair of hands, maintained his place in post. Collins Amwa Boatin, Charles Jr. Baka, Kote Emmanuel, Isaac Mensah, Sam Otis, and Tofik Salis Muhammad were all on hand for the Tamale lads. end, after an entertaining game at the Kintampo Town Park, the two teams failed to score as the game ended 0-0 in 90 minutes. The home team needed the points to improve their place on the log, but that did not materialize as the two teams headed back into the locker room with a 0-0 scoreline. We shift our focus to Zone 2, where Bibiani Gold Stars accounted for Nzema Kotoko by 2-1 at the Bibiani Dance Park. In this game, it was the home side who shot into the lead as early as the 3rd minute of proceedings through Nuhu Sule. Nuhu Sule's goal was later cancelled by Prince Iyomeni in the 27th minute. And from then on, the game became balanced as the two teams headed back into the dressing room with a 1-1 scoreline. Back from recess, Bibiani Gold Stars playing in front of their fans were in hunger of the winning goal, and one of those unrushing attacks paid off 4 minutes to end proceedings as Samuel Oporo scored in the 86th minute to give Gold Stars a 2-1 win. Captain of the team, Ernest Kusi, was in post for the Bibiani lads. They had the likes of Emmanuel Odai, Joseph Dinku, Prince Owusu Kwabena the starman, Nuru Sule the goal scorer, Samuel Ofori, Godfrey Che, and Joshua Akoto. For Nzema Kotoko, Evans Kwanza was in post, Felix Aka, captain, Richard Asare, Atisogbe Francis, Ashmeru Yakia, and Techi Amwa were all paraded against Gold Stars, but they went back home empty-handed as they lost by 2-1. will still stay in Zone 2 and at the Jendu Park in Second D. Second D Hazakis drew 1-1 with Star Madrid, and this was a game to behold. For Hazakis, there is always the need to pick maximum points at home, but the season has presented them a very challenging time as they normally drop valuable points in front of their fans. They paraded an experienced side including Abeiku Enusen, Thomas Abuaji, Theophilus Inyami, Benjamin Aquameus, Kwame Ahimful Arthur, and Daniel Ejin. For Star Madrid, Shadrach Mensah Owusu was imposed. Michael Asari Dawson, the captain, Richard McCarthy, Bernard Sapon, and Intiamwa Eric played in midfield with Muhammad Hassan and Richard Kumi starting in attack. It was the visitors who took the lead. As far as this game is concerned, Richard Kumi scored in the 3rd minute of proceedings, and they held on to go back to the dressing room with a 1-0 cushion. Experienced campaigner Abeiku Enusen, who formerly played for New Edubiasi United, Kumasi Asante Koroko, and Dreams FC, was on hand to give Sekendi Hazakis something to cheer about as he scored the equalizer in the 68th minute to end the game 1-1. Let's move to Zone 3. And in Zone 3, 2 goals were produced in the derby between Accra City Stars FC and Accra Lions Football Club. Richard Pinsel Chumesi was in post for Accra City Stars in a game that was played at the Mats Park at Teshi in Accra. David Anson was the captain. Sadat Awal, Akwesi Jesse, Ali Kadiri and Isaac Anta led the attack for Accra City Stars. For Accra Lions, they also had Apia Kubi in post, Richmond Tete Ankra, the captain, Joseph Adotete, Evans Ampof, Abdul Salam Okanse, Salif Raouf, a starman, and Christopher Achampo also being paraded. It was the home team that conceded the first goal in the 45th minute through Joseph Ado Tete. The starman latched onto an excellent ball and planted beyond the reach of Accra City Stars FC goalkeeper Richard Pinsel Chumesi. In the 77th minute, Mohamed Al-Hassan gave Accra City Stars something to behold as he nodded home the equalizer to give them a draw against their city rivals. Let's wrap up with a game between Agbozume Weavers and Nania FC that was played at the Wafa Park at Sogakope. This is a game that Nania FC needed to win at all costs, having been a pale shadow of themselves in the campaign thus far. And indeed, the result was not surprising. Nania FC, former FA Cup champions, beat Agbozume Weavers by 2-1 to walk home with their first away win of the season. Atadana Edward Kwame scored very early in the 10th minute to give Nania FC the lead, and 18 minutes later, Bismarck Asante scored the second for Nania FC. Courage Mafia pulled one back for Agbozume Weavers to leave the score 2-1 in favor of Nania FC. Weavers had Richard Nate in post, Charles Mensah, the captain, Muhammad Issa and Courage Mafia, the goal scorer, played in central defense. Kojo Boama, Philip Tete, and Kwame Amevo were in midfield. Francis Tanko and Adam Ousu operated on the wings as Jeremy Darlington and John Issa started in attack. For Nania FC, they had Prince Osei in post, Kojo Zimbo, the captain, Bismarck Asante, the star man, Abraham Ablo Brown, Isaac Lai, Derek Ejayboy, Atadana Edward Kwame, the man who scored the second goal, Akbove Kofi Agba, Muhammad Bello, Habib Mohammed, and Daniel Lokokwe. Nania picked their first 3 points of the season on the road in this game after beating Agbozume Weavers by 2-1. Now a look at the other results.
Division 1 League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Women's Premier League is back again. I don't see a day what dog can want. And EJ can want. Get the ration more.
That will be it for today's edition of the Division 1 League Highlight Show that came to you live across our platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also on YouTube.
Since the days of Baba Yara.